Hello, dear viewer. WEEN. Ever heard of them? God, I hope so, because I've wasted around 15 hours listening to just about every WEEN song ever made, and I ranked them on this tier list here. You saw the length of the video. I'm not going to waste any more of your time. Let's dive in. Something like that. I've got quite the catalog, chat. Got 211 tracks, and I cut out a lot. All the demo tapes I'm not going to fucking do. That's crazy talk. You know what I mean? You fucked up. You know, it was better than I remembered it being, to be honest. I don't know, it's short, it's sweet, it's loud, it's in there. Gets you fucked up for the album. It's a good intro track. I'm gonna give it an A tier. I'm gonna give it an A tier. That's a decent track. Yeah, I'll give it an A tier. Maybe it belongs in B, but I'll reflect on that later. Tick. I think that was a similar quality song. That was a similar quality song. And I think I'm gonna drop this down to a B. I've changed my mind. I've changed my mind pretty early here. I'm gonna put Tick at the back of B. But I think these will be higher in the B tier. But I don't think they're quite A. I don't know. I'm in the mood to slide to the right 100 feet. God damn it. I'm in the mood to move. It's not great, but it's not bad. Pat is saying it's bad. It is a D tier, but it's not an F tier song. There are F tier WEEN songs, and that's not one of them. Just classic early WEEN. I don't know. What do you expect? What they do. I'm not surprised. I got so weasel. More like, not great. Top of the D tier. Fuck yeah, Fat Lenny. I'd probably go top of B here for Fat Lenny. Fat Lenny, just kind of good fun. Good classic WEEN fun. That's what you're getting from this album. This is best so far. Dare I say. Shout out to Fat Lenny. Kind of middle of the road so far. Got some of that WEEN charm, but it's also kind of a little annoying. I don't know. I don't love the vocals on this track, to be frank. I'm going to go with C tier for Cold and Wet. It's not my favorite song here. Bumblebee Part 1. Pretty good. You know what? It's funny. It's silly. It doesn't overstay its welcome. It gets in, it gets out. Lyrics were funny. I enjoyed Bumblebee. I'm going to go back of B for Bumblebee. I'm going back of B. Don't Laugh, I Love You. I think this is the first WEEN song that truly makes me smile almost ear to ear. Okay, this is just good fun. Good early fun WEEN. The ending, a little long maybe, but the rest of the song is pretty fantastic. I'm gonna give this an A tier. Never squeal on the push or don't lie to your mama. Never Squeal is like, I don't know, it's a good WEEN track. Like that's our first, I don't know, a glimpse into the future of WEEN. It feels like that's kind of just good stuff. Kind of well produced. Kind of just good. Kind of just good. I think I'm gonna go. I say that, but I think I'm gonna go back a B. I like all these songs more. I think. Up on the hill, down by the river. Up on the hill, kind of mid. I don't know. I think it was a little overambitious. I think the first half was fine, and the second half was also fine, but they didn't work well together. Almost at all. I think it was just very kind of disjointed. I'm gonna give that probably top of C. Wayne's Pet Youngin', a decent track from WEEN. I can't really say much more. That feels like textbook B tier to me. Yeah, and probably like behind Tick. Alright, Nicole, decent song. It's just far too long. It's just way too long. It's got no business being this long. And it kind of ruins the song for me, to be honest. Were it like genuinely half its length, it'd probably be like a B tier track. But it's got to go probably to the top of D. It's just so... Maybe it's back a C. Back a C for Nicole. Common Bitch. Not good, but it's not horrible. Somewhere, it's C tier. It's textbook C. Probably gonna go right there. Above Cold and Wet. Just like, kind of mediocre. Just not great. El Camino, it's just not great. Very mid. It's C. It's C or it's D. I think it's back of C. Probably above Nicole because it's 7 minutes shorter. Old Queen Cole. I'm gonna go back a B. Seems I don't matter at all, fucker. And kind of a banger. Kind of just a good song. Really strong guitar. The vocals are a little off. That's kind of like early Ween. That's good shit. I'm gonna go back a A tier for that track. Look in the palm for Guava. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I'm not a huge fan. I'm going D tier for this track. It just does, kind of just feels like a waste of time. Probably even behind I Got So Weasel, huh? This song, pretty decent, I guess. Kind of like B tier again. Like, it's just not great yet. It's kind of Ween finding their footing with this whole album, and this is kind of just a good example of that. I feel like this sounds kind of just improved upon later. Not bad. B tier, somewhere in here. Probably right there, right above Bumblebee. LMLYP, kind of just a great track. Lyrically, of course, just inexplicable, but it's just good stuff. It's just good stuff. Instrumentally fantastic. The guitar solo at the end, fantastic. This is good shit. I'm gonna go right there in the A tier. Papa's It, fucking pretty. I don't know. I'm kind of getting old. I'm getting tired of the brown. A lot of brown on this record, and this comes 20 tracks in. It was okay, but it wasn't great. I'd probably go like here, there. That was kind of peak. I guess back at D tier. Old Man Thunder back at D. What am I do? It was 10 seconds long. Didn't do much. Birthday Boy, first GO tier track of the video. Just a fantastic song. Very heartfelt, very emotional. Incredible instrumentation. I mean, doesn't get much better. That's peak Ween. Can't go wrong with Birthday Boy. Blackjack, pretty bad. Pretty bad from Ween, to be honest. Really just weak shit. I think our bottom of D tier, not quite F tier, but damn, it's not far off. Just really weak shit. Not good. Welch the Weasel, pretty good song. Really kind of relaxing, to be honest, and a much needed song on this record. This record's been just in your face the whole time. This is a great song to take you back a little bit. I liked it quite a bit. I'm gonna go A tier, back of the A tier. I'm going back of the A tier. Marble Tulip Juicy Tree, pretty solid song. I like it quite a bit. It's a nice A tier entry. I wouldn't go much higher, but I wouldn't go much lower. I'm gonna go A tier, maybe like right there. Center of A. Puffy Cloud, kind of a decent way to close out the album. Feels very Ween to me, you know, feels very Ween to me. But in a vacuum, it's not a fantastic song, I wouldn't say. I think it's probably somewhere in like the C. Probably better than the Cole. It doesn't last 20 minutes, you know? No, maybe it's like, maybe it's back of B. No, I'm gonna go top of C. Alright, that's it for GodWeenSatan. Okay. Finished our first record with 1 GO tier song and 0 S tier. Crap on that jammy pack. Not a great start to this album, I'll be honest. I could live without it. It opens the album, I guess. Something. Going D tier for sure. Shit, like there? Like there? Dr. Rock, pretty solid song. Pretty solid song. Much better than that first one. And great way to really start off the record. That first one opened it, but this really got the record started. You know, really got the gears turning in the bicycle. I'm going behind. I'm going right there. Frank kinda peak. I think I'm going. That's just a good song. That's just good fun. That's just good Ween. That's good early Ween right there. I'm going A tier. Going right there. I fuck with Frank. Sorry, Charlie. Another pretty solid track from the pod, to be honest. I'm gonna give it an A tier, I think. It's kind of just good fun. Or not good fun, it's kind of miserable, actually. Kind of lyrically. A little heavier than the average Ween track, to be honest. But a good song. I'm gonna get an A tier. I'm gonna go behind Dr. Rock. The Stallion Part 1, it's iconic. It's the first part of a fucking 5-part song. It's brown, it's good, it's solid. It's not an S tier song, but it's somewhere in the A tier right there. Maybe B tier. I'm thinking something like that. I like tomatoes and onions on my quesadilla. Pollo Asado, kind of peak. Kind of a great song. It's instrumentally really kind of goated. Lyrically, it's a little silly, but not like too silly. You know what I mean? I like the silliness here. A good amount of silliness. I'm going A tier. Oh, Frank. Going A tier above Frank. Track Right to the Ways in the Rules of the World. I liked it quite a bit. Pretty good stuff. Vocally a little strange. It's pretty poorly produced. It's not gonna, like, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I'd probably give this like a B tier. Right above the Stallion. Captain Fantasy. Kind of in the same boat as a lot of these tracks. It's not quite hitting the S tier. It's not quite in the GO tier, but it's good. Kind of just good ween. A lot of this early pod stuff. Kind of just good. It's not great. It's not peak, but good. It's somewhere in the A tier, I'm thinking. Behind this funny one. Demon Sweat. Pretty interesting track. Pretty interesting track. It was pretty good. I liked it quite a bit. Really experimental. Really, like, unique. Kind of like has that ween tang still, but it was just kind of a good song as well at that same time. I'm going to go an A tier behind Dr. Rock. Harry describes garbage. I'm done with Molly. Song sucks. The third, I'm a fake wiener. I'm a fake fucking wiener. Molly sucks. This song sucks. What a waste of time. What a waste of space. Better than Blackjack still. D tier. And you taste the waste. Pretty solid track. A little short. A little short. But I like that riff a lot. Vocals were whispered, kind of strange, but it's very ween. Very ween, you know what I mean? This is an A tier track. Behind Captain Fantasy. Don't Sweat It. Pretty solid track. Pretty solid track. I wouldn't call it an S tier track again. We've really not hit like any great peaks on the pod. But I think it's another A tier song. It's kind of just good, but it's not great. Probably the back of that A tier though. Awesome sound. My take. Not that awesome of a sound. A pretty decent sound. A B tier sound, I'm afraid. But not a song I think about very often, to be frank. I'm going behind fucking Bumblebee. Laura, an interesting song, to be honest. I didn't hate it all. I kind of enjoyed the ending sequence. I thought it was pretty interesting. Good guitar work. But the beginning part of the song, vocally, kind of mid. I'm going to go probably B tier. And Mushroom Festival in Hell. Boing. What a waste of time Boing is as a song. Dear God. I mean, that's textbook D tier. Nothing. I feel like it's worse than that one. No. I'm going behind Strap on That Jammy Pack. Boing, what a mediocre song. Just very nothing. Mononucleosis. Kind of a decent track. Feels like a B tier to me. Kind of interesting, but it just doesn't, I don't know. It's not like peak yet. We're somewhere in the B. Probably behind Mushroom Festival in Hell. My Dear, I'm Falling in Love. Pretty solid track. It loses that brown flavor that a lot of the pod has, but it's kind of just a good song. Not very little ween, but not quite as ween as a lot of the pod has been. But this is a pretty good song. I'm going A tier. Right behind Don't Laugh, I Love You. Honestly, kind of a banger. Catches a Winkle, kind of a banger. Textbook ween. This is that brown ween, but it's that good brown ween. This is what I want to hear. This is what I want to fucking hear. I think I'm going... Going A tier behind Squelch the Weasel. Alone, pretty mid. Pretty mid, to be honest. Kind of the slower ween. Not a really perfected style with this band yet. But not like a bad song, I wouldn't say. I'm going to go B tier. Probably just right at the back, to be honest. Right at the back of B. Moving Away, what a fucking waste of time. This song was 3 minutes long, and I feel like it could have been one of those ween tracks that only lasts 1 minute and then gets the fuck out of the way. Kind of quiet, kind of just mid. I'm going behind Papa Zit in the C tier. She Fucks Me. Kind of a silly track. Can't call it great. Not going to call it terrible either, though. I feel like it's another B tier track in a sea of B tier tracks on the pod. Probably towards the back here, though. Like right above Never Squeal. Pork Roll, Egg and Cheese, a song pretty near and dear to my heart, to be honest. But I really prefer the live version of this track. A lot of these tracks are better live, but this song in particular, the live version, just elevates this song a lot, I would say. Super funny, I guess. Silly enough. Classic ween. Vocally, I enjoyed it, I would say. interesting, but I prefer the live vocals, and the guitar works fine. I would probably go A tier. Maybe the top of A tier, to be honest. The Stallion Part 2, dare I say, the better part of the Stallion. I like this quite a bit more than the first one. Kind of just a fucked up weird way to end the album, but I kind of fuck with it. I respect it and I love it. I'm a big fan of the Stallion here. I'm going behind Nan in the A tier for the Stallion Part 2. Okay. Fucking pure goddamn Guava. Little Birdie. Not a terrible way to open up this album, to be honest. Much better than the pod opener, I would say. Not quite as good as the GodWeenSatan opener, though, either. I would put them right in between those two. I think I'm going above Bumblebee in the B tier. Tender Situation, a song performed much better live, I'll say. The vocals kind of fucking suck on the studio performance. They're just really, like, overdone and trying to be Brown 2 band. I much prefer the live version. I'm gonna go probably, like, C tier. And the things we could do. The Stallion Part 3, my favorite Stallion, I'd say. Kind of just a banger. Kind of just a fucking great track. I like it quite a bit. I really do. Vocals weren't bad. Guitar work was pretty great from Dean. Going definitely above the Part 2. I think I'm going to fucking to right above Sorry Charlie. Big Jim. Kind of alright. Kind of alright, to be frank. I'm thinking like, yeah, somewhere in the C tier. Not great. Probably behind Tender Situation. Push the Little Daisies. Pretty fantastic song. Kind of prime Brown Ween, I would say. I would describe the song as prime Brown. Vocals pretty funny, pretty silly, pretty good, to be honest. Beneath all the silliness, it's pretty good. Instrumentally, great shit. Well produced. I like it. I'm going top of A tier. Going top of A tier. The going gets tough from the get-go. Go, man, go. Oh, brother. The going gets up from the get-go. Feels like filler to me. Feels like a filler track to me. Not great. Not very good. I'm going to go top of D tier for the going get tough from the get-go. Kind of just mid. Doesn't do much. Pretty bland. Reggae Junkie Jew, an interesting track, and kind of a tough one to rank, honestly. I liked it. I think I liked it. Like, it was very experimental, and instrumentals were pretty strong, I felt. Production was also pretty strong. I liked it. I like that song. I'm gonna give it, like, top of B, I think. Or maybe behind Fat Lenny. Behind You Fucked Up in the B tier. What? Play It Off Legit. One of my least favorite Ween songs, just straight up. Does nothing. Instrumentally super boring. Overstays its welcome. Vocally just nothing. There's nothing. Nothing happens. I put it above Blackjack in the D tier. Pumping for the Man. You can't say that, Gene. You can't say that, Gene. We're not allowed to say that. We're not allowed to say that anymore. Sarah, excellent Ween song right there. Excellent Ween song. This is like a precursor to Quebec. Really sweet, just really fucking moving. Just a really good Ween song. I'm going S tier for Sarah. Great shit. That's quality. Spring Theme? Better track than I remember, to be honest. I like that quite a bit. Very kind of like atmospheric song. Pretty great instrumentation. Vocals are solid. I think I'm going to give that an A tier. Behind Pollo Asado. Flies on My Dick. This song sucks. Sucks pretty bad. Textbook D tier. Just not fun to listen to. Not fun to listen to. Above Boing. Saw Gina crying in his sleep. Kind of genuinely a painful song to listen to. The instrumentation kind of hurts in this song. The whistling, didn't appreciate it. That's a D tier track. Licking the Palm for Guava. Behind Licking the Palm for Guava. That song kind of fucking sucked. Touch My Tutor. What a great time this song is. What an enjoyable time. What just a good time. It's just good brown ween. I'm thinking above behind Mushroom Festival in Hell. Morning Glory, this song just stinks. Really just loud and obnoxious ween and just nothing like good. Nothing really good about this song. I'm gonna go back a D tier for Morning Glory. Behind fucking Blackjack. Loving you through it all. Pretty good stuff from early WEEN. Another very sweet song. Kind of reminds me of Sarah a little bit. Much more minimalistic. Kind of just like the guitar and the fellas. The guitar and the fellas. I'm gonna go A tier for this song. Perhaps behind Dr. Rock. Hey Fat Boy, Asshole. Not great stuff from WEEN. Pretty silly track. Not trying to be anything it's not. Really simple. Just does like nothing. Does nothing. I'm gonna go behind Strap on That Jammy Pack in the D tier. This song, Don't Get Too Close to My Fantasy, giving that an S tier. That's a fantastic fucking song. I like it a lot. I'm giving it a top S, in fact. It's just great shit. Fantastic instrumentation. Decent enough vocals. It's just good stuff. I'm a big fan. Hoop Ship Destroyer, man. What a tragic way to end this album. Coming from that last fantastic song, I mean, this is very similar to that of Hey Fat Boy Asshole. Kind of a silly gag track, and I don't really like how it closes the album. I think so I'm going to put it behind Fat Boy Asshole in the D tier. Take Me Away, Chocolate and Cheese, the start of the good WEEN era, dare I say, and I'm excited to be here. This is a fantastic opening track. This is how you open an album. This is peak WEEN. This is an S tier track for me. Probably the top of that S tier, to be honest. Spinal Meningitis got me down. A song better live again. Classic WEEN. But not a bad song, I wouldn't say. I'm going A tier, I think. Towards the back, probably. Behind the fucking Stallion, dare I say. I'm going behind the Stallion part 2. What are you going to do about it? You can't. Freedom of 76. Low-key one of my favorite WEEN songs. I don't know. I just love that song a lot. Vocal performance, just unreal almost, man. Just really like, I don't know, just kind of lighthearted. Just fun. I'm going back a GOAT tier for Freedom of 76. I can't put my finger on it. Honestly, better than I remembered it being. Kind of just fun. Kind of just good brown WEEN. You know what I mean? It's kind of that fucked up style. Lyrics aren't too bad. Vocals aren't too bad. Instrumentally, it's pretty great, I would say. Produced pretty damn well. I like that song quite a bit. I'm going to go A tier somewhere. Probably towards the top. Really like right there. Tier for Eddie. Pretty fantastic song. It's just Diener on the guitar, man. It's textbook WEEN, but it's fucking peak. It's just good shit. I'm going back a S tier for Eddie. Roses Are Free. Another fantastic fucking song. Another fantastic song. I'm glad to be done with that first 3 album run. I'll tell you that much. Roses Are Free. Just great shit. All around. Everything. Fantastic. I'm going S tier. Top of S tier. No. Behind Don't Get Too Close to My Fantasy, yes. Baby Bitch, fantastic fucking song. Fantastic song. I like it a little more live, but vocally just really touching. Really sweet track. Lyrically fantastic. Really heartfelt. Kind of strange from Gene WEEN at this point in his career. I'm going GOAT tier. Back of that tier. Mister, Would You Please Have My Pony? Fuck, this album's off to a bang, and this song fucking bangs. I'm having a great time. I'm having a fantastic time. Mister, Would You Please Have My Pony? That's an S tier track, I think. Straight up. Yeah, fuck it. Back a S. Drifter in the Dark. Not a bad song. But in comparison to the rest of this record so far, it's been coming out, it's been hitting me right in the chest with banger, 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 banger. We're slowing down. We're on the decline. We're hitting the brakes a little bit. I think this is like a B tier track. Just doesn't do much. Just doesn't do much. Perhaps above Reggae Junkie Jew. Voodoo Lady. Just a great track. Just a great track. Really like fun. A fun ass WEEN song. Can't go wrong with Voodoo Lady. I'm going S tier. Behind a tier for Eddie. Drop a Road. Pretty good song, but not quite up here with these big dogs again. I think it's a textbook A. I think it's probably behind Pork Roll, Egg, and Cheese. Okay, this is going to be strange, but I thought it would be stranger to not explain it, so here I am. Throughout the remainder of this video, there will be an inexplicable picture of Dave Grohl that appears sporadically. I listened to the albums on livestream and used Dave to cover the breasts on Chocolate and Cheese's album cover, and I forgot to take him down a couple times. Anyway, I thought I should explain it rather than it being random. Please continue.
Custard and berry.
Candy, definitely the weakest song on the album. Just kind of takes us back to the pod, stylistically. And that's not really where I want to be at this point. I think I'm gonna go the C tier behind Tender Fucking Situation.
Killed my brother last winter.
Buenas tardes, amigo. Pretty solid song. I like the narrative told. I like the story. I like the solo in the middle. Or the break in the middle, whatever you want to call it. I like that song. It's a good song. It's A tier somewhere for me. Probably like there. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. Oh wait, dude, I have to move my Dave Grohl. What he fucking told me I had to move my Dave Grohl. Oh, you said Dave Grohl failed us. Oh, he just meant as a person. And he cheated on his wife. The HIV song, kind of back to that the pod sound again. It's a little better performed here than it was on Candy for sure. But it's still kind of just that brown land, I fear. Not bad, but not as good as a lot of songs here. Really beats here. Behind Mushroom Festival in Hell. What Diener was talking about, one of the best WEEN songs, period. One of my favorite songs, period. Just produced masterfully. Guitar, just peak. Just peak. I'm going top of GOAT tier. Don't Shit Where You Eat, my friend. Honestly, a fantastic song. Very, unlike WEEN. And a killer way to close this album, I thought. Wraps up this specific project really well, I would say. I really like it. I'm going S tier. Top of S tier. Bakersfield, probably shouldn't even put this on here. Really doesn't do much. Cool guitar solo. But not really a song I can rank highly. It didn't have a lot of time to do anything. But it wasn't offensive. So I feel like I'll go maybe C above Candy. Sweet Texas Fire. Okay. Not bad, not good, not bad. Kind of just somewhere in the B tier. Kind of textbook B. Behind the HIV song. The B tier.
As I lay the present.
I'm Holding You, a decent start to this record. I was a little, I don't know, it's my first time listening to this record, actually. I was a little nervous thinking about country WEEN. This has been pretty good. This is a pretty good start to the album. I think I'm gonna go A tier. Above Demon Sweat, I think.
Like a blizzard in Georgia.
Japanese Cowboy. Feels like a worse version of that last track, to be honest. I'm kind of a little concerned now, to be honest. That was very samey to me as the first track. It wasn't bad. But I hope something changes here. I think I'm going to go behind Tick. Pretty fantastic track. I was worried there. Now I'm not worried. This was good shit. I like the song a lot. Highlight of the record for sure so far. That feels good to me. Behind Voodoo Lady. I don't want to leave you on the farm. Kind of in between those first two tracks, I would say. Kind of just pretty samey. Some good country, but they're not hitting any peaks here. I'm just going right above Japanese Cowboy. Felt like the same shit to me. Pretty Girl. Not my favorite track here. Kind of a little overusage of the harmonica, dare I say. I think I'm gonna go somewhere in the C. Not just kind of mid. Probably honestly behind Big Jim. Shout out to Big Jim.
What can you do?
Powder Blue, I spelled it wrong, didn't I? I did. Dumbass. Powder Blue, decent song. Feels like a B tier to me. Probably towards the bottom, honestly. It wasn't great. Didn't I don't know. It's getting a little samey now. But not bad. I'm probably gonna go above Touch My Tutor. Mr. Richard Smoker. GOAT song, to be honest. Just a really fun song. This is, I don't know, it's like a good blend of country and kind of that WEEN tang. I like this quite a bit. I'm going to go A tier for sure. And I'm thinking, perhaps behind I Can't Put My Finger on It.
But if you ever love me.
Help Me Scrape the Music Off My Brain. Pretty great song. I like this quite a bit. The instrumentation was fantastic. Really just killer banjo. Fuck yeah. Or banjo. Going behind Pork Roll, Egg and Cheese in the A tier. I like that quite a bit. You Were the Fool. Not my favorite here. Kind of overstayed its welcome. I'm going to use that phrase. Yeah, I'm pulling it out. Behind Lauren in the B tier. Fluffy. Kind of closed on a whimper here, to be honest. Not my least favorite song on the record, but definitely not my favorite. Probably just gonna go right above You Were the Fool. Very, I don't know, just not great, but not bad. So Long, Jerry. Actually, I hadn't heard this song, and this was really, really good. I like this a lot. I like this a shit ton. Doesn't really fit with that record. I understand why they left it off, but it sounds like kind of like chocolate and cheese at its best. I think I'm going GOAT tier with this track. Behind Freedom of 76. No. Behind Baby Bitch. We're onto the Mollusk. Ooh! Am I excited to see this weird-ass crustacean. Dancing in the show tonight. It serves its purpose. It does what it sets out to do. And it opens the album well. Is it their best song? It's not. But is it a bad song? No. Is it better than most of the pod? Probably, yeah. Going Behind the Stallion Part 1.
You see, there are three things that spur the mollusk from the sand.
The Mollusk, fantastic song. Perhaps a better way to open the record, dare I say. It's just a great fucking song. Really whimsical, really just a happy, positive song. The synthesizer, ooh! That's good stuff. I'm going damn high here. I'm going top of S tier. Polka Dot Tail, pretty fantastic track. Pretty fantastic track. Fits this like ocean-like theme incredibly well. Really well produced. Sonically fantastic. I like it a lot. I think this is another S tier track for me. Is that bold? Maybe that's a little bold. Be top of A. A tier behind Pork Roll, Egg, and Cheese. I'll Be Your Johnny on the Spot. This song, it makes me want to steal a horse. That was an original thought I had. It's okay. Honestly, it's one of my least favorite songs on this record. I think it's somewhere in the B. It's short and it doesn't overstay its welcome, luckily. But I don't know, it's just sonically not that interesting to me. I'm going Behind You Fucked Up.
Mutilated lips, give a kiss on the wrist.
Mutilated Lips, I fucking love this song. It's one of the best songs on the album. I think it's instrumentally, it's just fantastic. It's incredible. So unique. This is WEEN at their best, straight up. I think I'm gonna go behind Birthday Boy in the GOAT tier. The Blarney Stone, the greatest song I think I've ever heard in my entire life.
It's gonna be alright.
It's gonna be alright. Incredible track. Sonically, just really beautiful. Lyrically, really powerful. Just a really sweet track. Really sad track. I like it a lot. I'm going behind Birthday Boy in the GOAT tier. The Golden Eel, I can't call it my favorite track on the album, but it's good fun. Lyrically, it's pretty light, but it's not aggravating. This is good WEEN. It's kind of that mix of brown that I like to see from this band. I'm going to go right there, above Captain Fantasy. Old Blows the Wind. Pretty good. Pretty good track. I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like unlike WEEN to me, I feel like. A little obscure as shit. A little sadder. A little less personal. Lyrically, but I like the song. Not bad. I'd probably go like top of the 8 tier for Cold Blows the Wind. Pink Eye on My Leg. It's not a great song. It's kind of mid, I'm afraid. It had, I don't know. I feel like it's almost good, and then they just start throwing in too much just WEEN shit. You know what I mean? The dog barking, just kind of like a lot of the noises. Musically, sonically, it was good, and if it was maybe a minute instead of 4, this could be like an 8 tier track. Instead, I've got to go like probably top of C, back of B. No, a little higher than that. I like that. Behind You Were the Fool.
I'm waving my dick in the wind.
Waving My Dick in the Wind. This song is great. Behind Voodoo Lady. It's goated. Buckingham Green. One of my favorite WEEN songs, flat out. Just fucking goated shit. Just fantastic on all fronts. Vocally, fantastic. Everything about this song is fantastic. I'm going GOAT tier. Behind Birthday Boy. GOAT tier behind Birthday Boy. I'm going behind Birthday Boy. Oh, fuck yeah. Ocean Man, do I have to talk about it? We know where it belongs. It's GOAT tier. The question is where? This is going to shock you. Might even break your heart. Going behind Birthday Boy. She wanted to leave. Another fantastic almost 10 out of 10 Ween song for me. I like it a lot. Lyricism incredibly beautiful, sweet song. Sonically simple but great. Never gets old. It's short. The reprise is cool. This is a great song. I'm going another GOAT tier. Behind It's Gonna Be Alright. I'll Miss You, a fantastic White Pepper, or I don't even know if it's White Pepper. A fantastic B-side. I really enjoy the song a lot. Really sweet. Really good. Very un-Ween, I would say. Not your typical Ween track, but just a great song in its own way. I'm going high here. I'm going damn high here. Going behind Freedom of 76. I think that song's fantastic. I like that song a lot. Little Miss Mandy, another pretty solid B-side. I definitely like the other one, the last one more, but this is still a pretty great song. This was more like Ween, I would say, than that last track. And it kind of didn't work out quite as well, but I still think this is a great song. This feels like an A tier to me for sure. You like right, whoops. Like right, damn, dude. Right above Buenas Tardes, Amigo. Who Dat? Not a bad track, I wouldn't say. But I would say a step down from those last two for sure. A little sillier. A little on that sillier side of Ween, and it's not not the side I'm hoping for at this point at White Pepper and their discography. I think I'm gonna go perhaps behind Spinal Meningitis. Cornbread Red felt like a B-side off of Golden Country Greats for sure. And it wasn't great, but it was kind of like in that generic kind of Golden Country Greats like area, like that B tier, somewhere in this B tier for like there, behind Mushroom Festival in Hell. Put Your Boobs On, decent enough song. It doesn't do too much. It's textbook B in my mind. It kind of is just kind of the same thing repeated. Not bad, not fantastic. I'm gonna go somewhere in the B. I'm thinking perhaps behind I'll Be Your Johnny on the Spot. Long Beach Island, a decent enough song. Honestly, I liked it quite a bit. Much better than that last one, I would say. It's fun. It's a good fun track. Doesn't overstay its welcome. This is good stuff. I'm gonna go A tier, behind the Golden Eel. Behind the Golden Eel. Wash Me Down. What an incredible song. It breaks my heart this song was never officially released. It really does. What a just beautiful song. Just beauty incarnate. I couldn't describe it in almost any other way. This is at least S tier. Above Baby Bitch. That was deep thought you just saw. Just witnessed deep thought. Alright. Another textbook B tier. Probably behind that first one. You like behind these country songs. Behind Japanese Cowboy. Not my favorite. Be My Wife. Pretty fun track. It's a good time. Really sweet. I like it a lot. Very simple, but that's not a bad thing at this point. It's something I'm kind of enjoying after a lot of wacky songs. I think I'm going to go behind Piss Up a Rope in the S tier. That's where I'm going. For So Long, very, very similar to that last track, to be honest. Be My Wife. Just like kind of worse in every way. Just very slightly, though. Still a fantastic song. Still really sweet. Still really simple. I like it quite a bit. I think I'm going to go behind Don't Laugh, I Love You in the A tier. Exactly where I'm at. What an incredible opener. This is probably the best Ween opening track, just straight up. Just a great tone setter. Throws you right into this album in a perfect way. Really well produced, really strong instruments. This is just good. This is fantastic. I'm going S tier for sure. Maybe behind Wash Me Down in the GOAT tier. Fuck it. Let's fuck it. Sometimes you gotta fuck it. Sometimes. Lutes of Chi. A little bit of a step down from that first track, but still a pretty solid track, to be honest. I like that quite a bit. But still a fantastic song, to be honest. I like that a lot. I think I'm gonna go S tier. Above Mr. Would You Please Help My Pony. Even If You Don't. Pretty fantastic track. Produced masterfully. Just incredible. I have nothing bad to say. I'm gonna go GOAT tier, I think. But where? I think just right above Baby Bitch again. Bananas and Blow. I mean, that's just classic. That's just good classic Ween fun. You can't go wrong with that track. Really interesting. Like really just good. Just good shit. I think I'm gonna go S tier. Above Roses Are Free. Broker Ace. Pretty great song. I like it quite a bit. Kind of feels like a worse version of a future song we'll get to a little later. on Quebec. But it's good. It's a solid rock song. I don't know if that's what I'm really looking for from WEEN, but it wasn't a bad song. I'm probably gonna go be behind Mr. Richard Smoker in the A tier. Maybe lower than that. Behind fucking damn. Behind the Golden Eel in the A tier. Ice Castle is kind of an interlude track, just instrumental, pretty solid, but it's not gonna like fight with these bigger dogs, cats. I'm gonna go A tier, good for what it is. I'll say that much. Probably behind Dr. Rock in the A tier. That feels good to me.
Left to locate the last trace of
Back to Bassum, it's a great song. I'm going behind the Mollusk in the S tier. The Grove, pretty great song. I can't quite get to the GOAT tier, but I think I can get this into the S tier pretty comfortably. Just good shit, really well produced. Guitar is unreal on this song, I would say. I think I'm going to go behind Piss Up a Rope in the S tier. I'm going to move both of these songs up. Behind A Tear for Eddie. That's how I feel.
with a working girl, living alone.
Andy Fackler. Honestly, better song than I remember. It's the most Brown song on the record for sure. The most kind of WEEN in a way. But it's also pretty good. I think I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna do it. It overstays its welcome just a touch. The ending sequence is a little long, but it's still unique and it's not bad. I wouldn't say bad. A little long. Probably gonna go right above Ice Castles in the A tier. Stay Forever, really sweet track. Kind of just sweet. I like the song a lot. Pretty great instrumentally. Vocals are really well done. I like this a lot. This is a good song. I think I'm gonna go GOAT tier, to be honest. Probably the back though. Back of the GOAT tier. Falling Out. Not my favorite song on the album, but a pretty good one. I think another A tier song. This album's just really consistently good, but it's yeah, it's a good song. Not quite great. I'm gonna go find Frank in the A tier. She's Your Baby. Not my favorite song on the album. Another sweet song, but it kind of just like does worse than Stay Forever, and Even If You Don't, with that same tone. Not a track I often remember from this album, to be frank. I think I'll go Behind the Fucking Stallion Part 3. We got a couple songs we got to hit off of GodWeenSatan. They remastered it, I think, in 2001. These are just like, I guess, B-sides, unreleased tracks.
Oh, Jesus! I couldn't hear the echo!
Bumblebee Part 2. It goes right next to the original. It's just as good. It's no better. That feels good to me. Stacy reminds me of the fonder moments of GodWeenSatan, coming back to it. I didn't mind this track. I thought instrumentally it was pretty great. Vocally, it's still a very young Jeaner, kind of just fucking around. Never my favorite, but it has its charm, absolutely. I'll give it its charm. I think I'm going to go find Ice Castles in the A tier.
Hippie smell.
Hippie Smell. Probably my least favorite of these three new tracks. Maybe it's better than Bumblebee Part 2. Probably, right? Yeah. But I like Stacy more for sure, I would say. Kind of, yeah, reminds me of the less fond moments of GodWeenSatan, unlike Stacy. Reminding me of the good times. I'm going to go like B tier, probably behind Mononucleosis. That feels fine. Alright, Mountains and Buffalo. A decent B-side. Definitely not the best B-side we've heard, but I think this is a good, like an A tier song, maybe. Be like there, behind Long Beach Island. That feels good. It's going to be a long night. Incredible opening track for this record. I like it a lot. Just really strong. Typical rock song. But WEEN does a really great job here. I like it a lot. I'm going to go S tier behind Back to Bassum, I'm afraid. I can't go GOAT tier. I like that song a lot, though. Zoloft. Pretty fun track. I think maybe the most Brown song on this album. And it's one of my... I like it quite a bit. I think it has a great place on the album. The Helicopter I could have done without, but other than that, it's pretty good. It's atmospheric. It's very well produced. It's good stuff. I'm gonna go S tier behind Voodoo Lady. I like that song. Transdermal Celebration. Genuinely one of the greatest songs I've ever heard in my entire life. I'm putting it above the Blarney Stone in its own tier because it's that fucking good. Among His Tribe, not my favorite song. I like it, but I don't love it. I think it's kind of one of my less favorite songs on Quebec, to be frank. Kind of overstays its welcome, I think, and genuinely this time. It's just a little long. I think it was maybe even like half its length. It would have been a little more palatable. Instead, I think I'm gonna go A tier somewhere. I'm gonna go B tier behind Put Your Boobs On. So many people in the neighborhood. Honestly, one of my least favorite songs on this record. Just like kind of mediocre. It's kind of just not that good. I see what they were going for. I don't think it panned out. To be honest with you, I think I'm gonna go probably like behind Mushroom Festival in Hell. Tried and true. I mean, it's one of the biggest WEEN songs for a reason. It's a lot of fun. It's just really catchy. It's just really good. It's a really great song. It's definitely GOAT tier. Where in the GOAT tier? That is the question. I think I'm gonna do that. Behind She Wanted to Leave. That's how I'm feeling right now. Happy Colored Marbles. A pretty fantastic song. Pretty fantastic song. I'd say a little underrated. A good bridge. I don't know how to explain it. It's just good. It's good, but it's not like... I don't know how to explain it. It's great. It's a great song. I think I'm gonna go behind Don't Get Too Close to My Fancy. That's how I'm feeling.
Hey there, fancy pants, play the song.
Hey there, Fancy Pants. Super silly track. Really, like, just simple. But good. Good, but not great. I can't go much higher than A, I don't think. That's definitely an A tier track. Behind Long Beach Island. That feels good. Captain, a fucking great song. I mean, the guitar tone on this song, just the guitar work as a whole is incredible. It's actually just incredible. Really underrated song. I'm gonna put it pretty high. I'm gonna put it pretty high. That feels good. Behind the Grove. Captain Behind the Grove. Chocolate Town. Damn good song. That's just good fun. I mean, that's just good fun. Just really cool, soothing song. A much needed song on this record, I would say. This is great. This is great. I think I'm gonna go behind Back to Base in the S tier.
I've been gone for so long, you just threw.
I don't want it. Oh, I don't want it. One of my favorite songs of all time. Truly. Just incredible. Just incredible. So beautiful. So just fantastic. Just such a fantastic song. I'm going top of GOAT tier for I Don't Want It. I'm going top of GOAT tier. The Fuck Jam. Fuck the Fuck Jam. Vulcan Road. A good song, but I think I'm going to say it. I'm going to do it. It overstayed its welcome. It's just a little long. It does kind of the same thing for 5 minutes. And it gets a little boring after a while. I think it's still a B tier song. But I don't think it's an A tier song. Really above Reggae Junkie Jew.
And the Argus is practiced compassion.
The Argus. Ooh! The Argus. I fucking love The Argus to death. This is one of my favorite songs ever made. The production on this is ridiculous. The guitar work is ridiculous. The vocals are ridiculous. This song's nuts. I'm going GOAT tier. Behind I Don't Want It.
I thought you needed my help.
If you could save yourself, you'd save us all. What a beautiful way to end a record. Another one of the greatest songs I've ever fucking heard. Just straight up. It's another GOAT tier track. But I think it's going to be a little deeper. It's going to be about here. It's going to be behind Buckingham Green, I think. I like that song a lot, but I'd like a lot of these a little bit more. Really great way. Really great way to close that record, though. Really fucking good song. Tastes good on the bun. We're back at the pod. This sounds like the pod to me, and it's not where I want to be. Quebec was just so fantastic. To go here from there breaks my heart. It shatters my heart. Shatters my soul. I think this is like a C tier song. Leave behind fucking Big Jim.
Boys Club.
Boys Club, pretty fun song. You know what? Pretty fun song. Still sounds like early WEEN to me, but much better produced. And it's good fun. I like the song quite a bit. I think they did the song justice. I'm going to give this A tier, I think. Behind the Golden Eel.
I
fell in love today. Pretty good track, to be honest. Very simple, very low key. Not a lot going on, but it's simple and it's good. I like it quite a bit. I think this is an A tier song. Couldn't give it any higher, I don't think. A tier. Where? Behind Joppa Road. Big fat fuck. We're right back to the pod, and I don't want to be here still. It's not horrible. It'd probably be one of the better tracks on the pod, but it's not great here. Not great at this point in their career. Like fucking right there in the B tier, right behind, right above Never Squeak. Gabrielle, I've been informed, is a chocolate and cheese B-side, and It really should have probably made the album. This song's fantastic. Just really, really great on all fronts. The guitar solo is fantastic. Vocally pretty solid. I think this is a great song. This is a great song. I think this is GOAT tier above Wash Me Down.
Did you see me?
Did You See Me? Honestly, one of my favorite WEEN songs ever. I love this song to death. Live, it's even better. But like, this is just really good. It's just fantastic. Beautiful build up. It never feels like it gets old. It's just a great song, top to bottom. I love it a lot. This is gonna be GOAT tier. Behind If You Could Save Yourself. How High Can You Fly? Decent for what it is. Vocals kind of take away from it, I'm afraid. I don't really appreciate the effect on the voice. But sonically, not bad, I wouldn't say. I think this is like a B tier song. Probably like maybe an A tier. No, I think B tier. Like there behind Tick, that feels good.
Riding the crest of the communion to a union, Harry Truman.
Transitions, pretty solid song. Pretty great song, to be honest. One of the better on this record, really, and like more masterful production. Pretty sick guitar work. Pretty good stuff. I like the song. I think it's gonna be an S tier. That feels good. Behind Waving My Dick in the Wind.
The life of the whole house of Israel speedily ensued.
Israel, not a bad song. Sonically, this song was pretty great. I like a lot what they did here. Kind of like a jazz vibe going on here. Lyrically and vocally, kind of reminds me of like older shit where it's not really, I don't know, not the best, but it's not a bad song. I think it feels like an A tier to me. Probably towards the bottom. Behind She's Your Baby, that feels good. The Rift, it's pretty good, but it's too long. Behind Ice Castles. In the fucking A tier. Monique the Freak, what a fucking fantastic song. I mean, this is just good. This is just funky. This is just fire. And dare I say it's better than every Red Hot Chili Pepper song ever made. I think this is a GOAT tier song. I think just right above Gabrielle feels good to me. No, it feels a little higher. Maybe behind Mutilated Lips. That feels good.
One day I'll find a girl.
Someday, straight up a top 5 WEEN song, I think. Maybe top 6, top 7. Fuck. It's just a fantastic song. I like it a lot. Really sweet, really well performed, really just a really great song. On all facets. I think this is GOAT tier above Birthday Boy. That's the end of Shinola. We're on to the Evil Saga. The Evil Saga. Feels like a B to an A to me. Probably a stronger B. Above Reggae Junkie Jew feels good to me. Kim Smoltz, pretty good song. I like it quite a bit. Really low key. This probably could have made the Mollusk, I'll be frank. I think this is probably a high A tier. Feels good. Behind Joppa Road. I like that a lot.
My mind is at ease.
Coco, pretty good song. I liked it. Really low key again. Another song that probably could have made the Mollusk. Just kind of fun. Kind of a good song. I think I'm going to go A tier again. That feels good. Behind Little Miss Mandy. Vinny the Eel, pretty great song. This is good fun. This is good fun. This whole tape has been pretty good. I've enjoyed this quite a bit. Maybe my favorite off that tape. But not by a lot. I think I'm going to go behind Pork Roll, Egg, and Cheese in the A tier. That feels good. Friends, this song sucks. Get out of here. I got to put the hammer down. Maybe they should have put this record down. I'm going to let that joke sink in, and then I'm going to put it probably in the D tier again. You just right behind the Fuck Jam. That feels good.
King Billy, let me speak to thee.
King Billy, not good. Not good. Sonically, it's a little interesting, sure. I'll give you that. It's very unique, but it's not good. I was not happy listening to it. Way too long. It felt shitty to listen to. I don't like their take on reggae. It just felt weird. It felt weird and it felt bad. I think I'm gonna go right above the Slur. Light Me Up, a vast improvement from those first 3 tracks, to be honest. This was pretty good fun. I like the guitar tone a lot. Vocals are still a little strange, but not bad this time. I think I'm gonna go B tier, probably Behind Among His Tribe. That feels good. Not a bad track. Slow Down Boy? Easily the highlight of this record. This was a fantastic song. I like this a lot. Really beautiful instrumentation and vocally and lyrically. This is just a great song. This is going to be pretty high. S tier behind the Mollusk. That was a fantastic song. I can't believe I never heard that. Fiesta, not a bad song, but like I just don't care. Didn't do enough for me to like remember this in a week. It's a very forgettable song. It doesn't do much. It's mid. It's weak. It's a C tier song for sure. Probably like there, above Candy.
No one knows about the blue balloon.
Blue Balloon, it sucks. Behind Pink Eye on My Leg, it sucks less than Fiesta. That helps you sleep.
You're just an object to me.
Object, another highlight of this record, to be honest. I like this more than the last two tracks. Kind of just good. Nothing really like fucked about it. Just kind of a good song off of the Cockroach. Still not like a great song in the grand scheme of things, but this feels like a bottom of the A tier to me, maybe. I think straight up just at the back of A tier. Yeah. Learning to Love. I didn't like it. I didn't have fun. I think it was a bad song to be. I think it's a D tier, maybe a low C. Top of the D tier. With My Own Bare Hands, pretty mediocre song. Lyrically kind of just ass, I thought. Kind of just boring. Not a huge fan. I'll probably go like fucking Behind Big Jim. Fruit Man, I'm not a huge fan of this song. Lyrically, 2007. This is a D tier song. Above Blackjack. That song stinks. Spirit Walker, one of the worst songs I've heard in feels like a long time. But it was just since we listened to Friends. This is the back of D tier for me. It sucks. Why the fuck they used auto-tune? I couldn't tell you. I couldn't explain it. I don't understand what they were thinking at all.
My body aches.
Shame Maker sucks. It sucks. Another bad song on La Cucaracha, if you could comprehend that. It's another bad song on this record. Is it as bad as some of these other ones? No. But it's not good. It's a C tier. And it feels like probably behind Moving Away. Sweetheart in the Summer, a Diener-led track, and I think that's kind of just fresh at this point, and I appreciate that freshness. It was a good song. Feels like an A tier track. Lyrically pretty sweet. Sonically pretty simple, but sweet. I like it. Good song. A tier, perhaps Behind the Rift. It feels pretty good to me.
Stay all in line.
Lullaby, pretty mediocre, pretty forgettable. Not bad, but not great. It's a C tier song for sure. I couldn't imagine it anywhere else in this entire world. Probably going like Beyond Fiesta. Woman and Man, pretty good song. I like the solo a lot. I think it could have been a little shorter, this song, just straight up. But I like it a lot for what it is. Definitely the best song on this record so far, by a pretty great gap. Probably going to go A tier. A tier behind Mr. Richard Smoker. Feels a little better.
We had the best time at your party.
Your Party, a great way to close out this record. These last two tracks have been just vastly better than most other songs on this record. It's another A tier song. Behind Cold Blows the Wind.
Potluck, let me run around.
Potluck off the Caesar demos. Pretty great song. It's just good Ween. A little softer than your typical Ween track, but I enjoyed it quite a bit. I think this is definitely an A tier song. I like there. So Falling Out. Guava, a decent song, I'd say. Kind of takes us back to the pod a little bit sonically. I don't want to be there. At this point, I feel like I've said that a couple times, but it's how I feel. Feels like a B tier track to me. To be honest, probably like right there. Love How High You Can Fly.
Linda, the sexy dancer.
Linda the Sexy Dancer? I'm a fan. I think this was good fun. This is a good Ween track. I like the use of the flute. Fuck yeah. Let's get a flute in there. Let's make it happen. I think this is like maybe... I'm going to go A tier behind Cold Blows the Wind.
Oh, I've got my little garden and my peas just started sprouting.
Oh, My Little Country Cottage. Decent song. It's fun. It's good, it's quick, it's short. It's not a great song, I wouldn't say. Feels like a B tier, probably pretty high up there though. Probably like there. On Alkin Road. That Man from the Flatland. A pretty good song, but I'm gonna say it overstayed its welcome a little bit. I'm gonna say I think it overstayed its welcome just a touch. I liked it for what it was, but I think it kind of just dragged at a certain point. Kind of lowered it from an A tier to a B tier, I think, to be honest. I'm still fairly high in this tier. I think I'm gonna go behind Put Your Boobs On. Eulogy for David Anderson, I think, was a pretty fantastic song. About a real person named David Anderson, I found. Rest in peace. And a really sweet song. I think it really, I don't know. Feels very serious from this band. And I'm surprised they didn't put it out. This is a great song. I think maybe maybe an S tier. Behind Zoloft.
She caught my fancy.
You Caught My Fancy. Pretty fantastic song from WEEN. Really heartfelt, really emotional, really touching. I love the production here. Or the lack thereof, to be honest. Kind of just sounds like a man and his guitar. And I really like the way this song just comes off. I like it a lot. I think this is an S tier track, to be honest. No. Above Happy Colored Marbles. Things You Already Know. What a fucking banger. I mean, I don't know. I can't believe this wasn't on whatever album it was made around. Like, this was a fantastic song. On all fronts. I think this is probably just a go-tier song. No. S tier. Behind Slow Down Boy. That's just... Love Come Down 9/11/01. A solid enough instrumental. I would say it's probably better than its predecessor, The Fuck Jam. I wouldn't say by a crazy amount. Just kind of a mid song, I'm afraid. Decent jam, but like I don't think I'd ever throw this on, to be honest. I think I'm gonna go C tier. No, I'll go B tier. Probably like there. Yeah. Above Blue Balloon.
You can go shit in your hat, Matt. You lie so much you believe it.
You Can Go Shit in Your Hat, Matt. An alright enough song. Not like bad, but it's not good. It feels like a C tier to me, to be honest. Probably towards the top, though. Maybe like that. Above Fiesta.
What's happening? What's the deal?
Hello, Johnny. I would say it was good, but it kind of overstayed its welcome. It kind of did. It was a funny gag for like the first 2 minutes, but then it just kept going, you know? So I think it's another like B tier track at best. Probably, yeah, B tier somewhere. Probably behind the Mushroom Festival in Hell. That feels good. Decent enough track. I liked it a lot. It was a little experimental. I like the sound. I like the production. Yeah, this was good stuff. I'd give it like an A tier, I think. Probably behind Potluck, though. Maybe behind Stroker Ace. Feels good. Don't Let the Moon Catch You Crying. I thought it was an alright song. I like the acoustic style they went for here. I appreciate it. I don't think it panned out the best. I think it got a little boring. I don't think vocally it was anything too special. Feels like another B tier track in a plethora of already B tier tracks. Behind the Bell Divine. Ambrosia Parsley. I like that quite a bit. Pretty like funky song, dare I say. It was pretty good. Great vocal performance on this track too. Junior killed that shit. This is a good song. An A tier for sure. Behind Dr. Rock? No. Above Captain Fantasy. Buckingham Green Live. Just better than the original, I think. They just take the original and they expand upon it. They add a solo. This is fucking fantastic. WEEN Live is one of the best live bands I've seen. Straight up. This is a go-tier entry for sure. And it's just better than the original. I think it's going to go one spot above it. I can't do much more. Final Meningitis, definitely better live than it is on the studio record. That I'll say. And honestly, just pretty good song live. I think they fixed all the problems with the original release, to be honest. I think this is probably like an A-tier track. Right there. Pork roll, egg, and cheese? More like pork roll, egg, and peak. Kind of wanted to let that one sink in a little bit. I think this is just flat out significantly better than the original. I think this is an S tier. This is an S tier track, for sure. To be honest, this is good fun. I mean, this is just all the whimsy of the original and just a little less produced, a little less fucked up, a little less brown. And I just prefer it. I think this is an S tier track. Be like behind above transitions. Take Me Away, another song that's just better than the original. And I already like the original, I think, right? Yeah, it's in the high S tier. I think this is fantastic. I really do. I think it's just probably gonna be there. Well, I'll just put them together. That makes more sense. Right above Take Me Away, the original. I think it just kind of enhances the song a little bit, just a touch, just a little bit of extra salt on my steak, just a little bit of extra. I couldn't think of a second. The Grobe just actually like blows the original out of the water, and the original was already a fantastic song. I think the vocals here are just vastly better. Some of his best ever, to be honest. I think they're incredible on this track. I mean, the guitar solo masterfully done. This is just goated shit. Just goated shit, and I'm afraid it's better than the original for sure. Like every song has been so far. I think this is like a light goat tier behind So Long Jerry. That feels good to me. Transdermal Celebration. What do I even have to say? I think I do slightly prefer the studio version here. I think the vocals are a little more cleaned up and kind of a little better production than they were able to do live. But live, still ludicrous. I would say I probably prefer the guitar work here live, but I give the slight edge to the original anyway. I think this is probably right fucking there. Behind I Don't Want It in the GOAT tier. That feels good. Even if you don't, another fucking peak song. I mean, they haven't missed in this set so far. Wonder how much longer that can last. This song's great. I like it a lot. My GOAT tier right above the original feels good to me. Voodoo Lady, I'm almost speechless. I think that song is just the solos on this, like the solo on this song is nuts. Just every bit of guitar work on this track is ridiculous, and I think it outclasses the original yet again. And that song was already pretty fantastic. I think this is probably another GOAT tier entry, to be honest. Behind Freedom of 76, no. Behind Gabrielle. Baby Bitch. Fantastic song. I think it's marginally better than the original again, which was already a GOAT tier song. I think the vocals are just done better. It feels more authentic here. It feels a little just more heartfelt. And it's already a touching song. So I think this is another GOAT tier for sure. Behind She Wanted to Leave. The HIV song, not my favorite here, and not particularly close to it. I think it belongs nowhere else besides literally directly next to the original in the B tier. It does slightly better, sure. I don't know. I don't care enough to be honest. Both kind of forgettable songs in the grand scheme of their own projects. Roses Are Free, another song just completely just built on and just improved in every way. I don't know how they're doing what they're doing at this live show, but it's incredible and it's crazy. And it's wild and it's pretty wacky. I think there's another probably S tier or maybe GOAT tier song. That feels good. Behind It's Gonna Be a Long Night. Mutilated Lips. Pretty fucking fantastic song. Already a fantastic song. I don't think it's done much better than the original, but I don't think it's done worse than the original either. I think this kind of just does the original and is faithful to that. I don't think it improves much. I think it's another GOAT tier song. I think it's probably just right above the original. They're very even in my mind, I would say. Production's a little better over here. Vocals a little better over here. Doesn't matter. Chocolate Town. Pretty great. I think it's just like same tier as the original again. I don't think they really built upon it much here. But they did nothing worse for sure. It's just a great performance. Where the fuck? There it is. Right above the original in the S tier. I'll Be Your Johnny on the Spot. Not my favorite track here. I think it's okay. I think it's just as good as the original. And that's kind of like maybe it's a little better than the original. Where the fuck's the original? Yeah, it's better than the original, I'd say. I think it's like an A tier track. Probably like, there's so many things here. Be like there. Above Captain Fantasy. Touch My Tutor, I would say far better than the original. I think it's just way less production and just way cleaner. And I like this. I like this song a lot. I do. I think it's an A-tier track. I don't think it's like a highlight of this show, and perhaps it's just well, it's not the worst, no. But it's definitely not something I think about when I listen to this show. It's not like a highlight for me. Feels like an A-tier. Feels like probably a little higher than that. Maybe like there. Above the Stallion Part 2. The Argus takes an already top 5 fucking song and just kind of like improves again. I think just live, the instrumentation is absurd. It's just a little bit better. And the vocals are better as well. I think it's just a little bit better than the original. I used to like this more. I think I'm leaning this way today. You know what? Fuck it, yeah. I like that too. Zoloft, already a pretty great track. And I think this is like significantly better, I'd say. I think it might have overstayed its welcome just a touch. Towards the end, it kind of drags. But I enjoyed it a lot. And I think it is definitely, I think the concept is definitely better than the original was. I like the extended ending quite a bit. I think it's an S-tier song still, but a little higher. Probably, maybe just above the original. Yeah, that feels fine. Never mind, forget it. This song, obviously iconic, ridiculously good. I think live actually kind of takes away from this a little bit. I think the vocals are just almost, I think, perfect for the song on the studio recording, and Gene just can't really hit that here. Not that I even expect him to. It's just really heavily produced, but just a little bit better, I think. I think it's still a go-tier track, but it's going to be a little lower in the song. Honestly, yeah, by a little bit. I think it's going to be right there, above Did You See Me in the go-tier. Don't Laugh, I Love You. What a fantastic song. I already like this quite a bit. One of my favorite songs off GodWeenSatan for sure, but I think this live version's better again. He loses a little bit of that brownness again, and I think it just kind of improves in every way. I think the vocals are great here. I think it was very raw, authentic. I like that he fucked up the words. That was funny. I think this is a great song. I think this is an S-tier song. Behind She Caught My Fancy. All of My Love, Led Zeppelin cover, and a pretty fantastic one. I think they took the song and they did their own thing with it. They weaned it the fuck up, and I think it's a great cover of an already great song. I think this is probably pretty high in the S tier, behind Back to Base, and that feels good. Big Jim, it's all right. Better live than in the studio for sure. I don't think the song was great at all. Yeah, in the studio. But it's not like a fantastic song here, to be honest. Feels like another B tier to me. Similar to that of the HIV song already on this record. I think maybe a little higher. Like behind Tick. Fuck it. Behind Tick. You Fucked Up. Honestly, I think it's a little worse than the original here. I think the vocals are just not as good. I think You Fucked Up as a song kind of thrives off that raw factor. And the live version kind of takes away from it, I think. This might be my least favorite song on the set, to be honest. I'm going to go, yeah, pretty low here. Right there, above Touch My Tutor. Definitely better than the original Dr. Rock, which was already one of the better songs on this record, for sure. I think it's probably a similar tier. I don't think it changes the game, but I think it is a little bit better. Be like, there, feels good. Above Ambrosia Parsley. Honestly, it was a decent song, and I think it's definitely better than the original. I don't think the original was good at all. I think it's probably like an A tier. I think it just takes it up at like, this was better, for sure. This is an A tier song, and I think it's probably behind Ice Castles. That feels fine. Gentle Way, Jesus Christ, this list looks like the walls of an Egyptian pyramid. How long did this take? This has been like 3 hours a day for the last 6 days. It wasn't worth it at all. Viewership has plummeted. But you know what they say about me. I start something and then I gotta finish it. Booze Me Up and Get Me High. Better than I remembered for sure. Definitely better than the original. Another just kind of improvement. I like the live setting. I like the live vocals here. Probably another A-tier track. Maybe a little lower. Above Touch My Tutor. Maybe Behind the Rift feels good to me. The Blarney Stone. Come on. What is there to say? I mean, just a great song. the most fun you can have, and what a way to close out a borderline legendary concert, if not just flat out legendary. I think this is another the Blarney Stone tier song, and I think it's just better than the original. I think it's more fun live. I think it's more, I don't know. I put a little bit more sazon on it. You know what I mean? Just a little bit better. Another the Blarney Stone tier entry. Crappy Anniversary Jimmy. Okay, it was alright. Decent enough instrumental. Nothing I'm going to remember tomorrow, to be honest with you. Feels like really low B. Like Behind She Fucks Me. Something like that.
Let's go to sleep and wake up.
Warm Socks. I like this song quite a bit. Kind of just like good fun. Kind of like good early Ween to me. Something off like GodWeenSatan, I would guess. Feels like an A tier. Be above Boys Club. Stop, Look, Listen, and Learn. Song I think I could have just lived without hearing. I think lyrically, just incredibly profound. And honestly, sonically, it wasn't like bad. The instrumentals were not bad here. But the vocals were. And the lyrics were. I think it's got to be like a C tier. The lyrics just really hold this back. It's like a C tier, I think. Probably somewhere around these GodWeenSatan tracks. I got it. I don't think they had it. I'm just gonna leave it at that. This is a D tier track. These all just suck. I don't know. Sure. Above the Go and Get Tough from the get-go. That song stinks. Belgian Stew. Not my favorite song. It feels like a low B tier to me. It was decent. Kind of like, I don't know, noisy at a certain point. I didn't love it, to be honest with you. Maybe like there, above Powder Blue. That feels fine.
Yes, you'd think the boy's insane.
Junkie Boy. Definitely one of the better songs off this deluxe disc. This is just good fun. Brown, but it's good. This takes me back to a good time of like GodWeenSatan type shit. This is good stuff. This is an A tier for sure. Thinking like that. Above Captain Fantasy. Smooth Mover, not a bad track. Really high energy song. Feels a lot like kind of like You Fucked Up in I don't know, and just kind of just the assertiveness of the track, I guess. I think this is another B tier. Probably a little higher. Maybe not that high. Maybe like there. Behind Among His Tribe.
Church burned down to the ground.
Church Fire. Not great at all. Kind of creepy. I guess that's what they were going for. Probably like high D tier. That feels fine. Fine licking the palm for Guava. Sasha. Probably like a B tier track, maybe a C tier track. It's just like, I don't know, feels like more of the pod to me. It's the only way I could really describe it. I think it's a C tier song. Maybe it's B tier. Yeah, but it's gonna be pretty low. Maybe just above Alone. I Really Miss You and I'm All Alone. I think it was a pretty great way to close this project out. I was kind of a little disappointed with a lot of these B-sides. But this was a good song. I think it was just kind of pretty good. It was like a high A tier. To me. Maybe right there. Behind Little Miss Mandy. Beacon Light, pretty fantastic song. Just solid. Solid all around. I have nothing bad to say. Good shit. Feels like an A tier to me. Probably, sure, fuck it. Back S tier. That feels fine. The Rainbow, good lighthearted fun track. The mix I listened to was really bad. I don't know if that was just a video. Some guy said it was, but I don't. The Rainbow feels like an A, maybe an S tier, A tier track. That's probably S tier. Behind Pork Leg and Cheese live though. I'll Wait. Pretty fantastic song. I mean, the master was really bad, and I don't think there's anything better out there. But I mean, it was a really good song, really sweet. I liked it a lot. I think this is maybe S tier song. Is that wacky? Is that wild? Loop-de-loop. I don't know. It's super nostalgic for me. Brings me back to the Bob, and I always like to see the Bob. You know what I mean? But I think it's just a good song. It's well produced. It's well done. I don't know. It's fun. Good fun track. It's an S tier, I think, for me. Maybe just straight up at the back right there. That feels good. Actually can't believe you're still here. You've made it to the end. Hopefully now a full-fledged weenologist like myself. While I can't give you the degree, I can give you a strong thumbs up. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, maybe hop in a live stream. I do pretty much the same shit there. Anyway, thanks again. Subscribe if you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.